tier though, is it?
No, that is. I agree with the God tier.
I don't agree with the God tier. Top tier's basically better than God tier on this. Sensation should be top God tier.
I'm really annoyed that Snaps isn't on there at all. Where the fuck is Snaps?
I wanna know where.
Wait, what's Snaps?
Snaps, you know.
I know there's prawn cocktail one.
No, the spicy tomato.
Oh, Snaps! Yeah, oh, I love those.
Snaps.
They're sick. Snaps are
They're
brilliant.
better than like
All of them, they're God tier. They are
I
God
hate
tier.
Monster Munch.
Why are Walker's God tier? They're like mid tier.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
but
it?
salt and vinegar.
So, no.
Is that including flavour as well, or is it just
What?
just brand?
Is it? I think it's what Britain just voted for.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I hate Monster Munch. Why do people like Monster
I
Munch?
like Monster Munch. I like pickled
It's
onions.
Because you
disgusting.
like the fingers and stuff.
Yeah,
You
but
like
it
to
makes your
feel like
breath
you.
stink.
You
and
make-
it tastes
Yeah,
bad.
but
So it's not crushing someone.
No, not like not as bad as like
You like
pickled
the
onion.
feeling of the Monster Munch on your
Cheese
fingers.
onions basically is
It's the
bad.
same reason plum bears are nice, because people like crushing animals and stuff.
Wait, can we just get the triangle?
People are naturally.
Open it on a different tab.
We're talking over each other.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
that
Zoom in.
helps
Yes,
straight
control plus.
Computer
Thank you.
science.
Oh yeah, another thing. Chipsticks, absolutely vile.
What
No, they're
chips
not
are-
mid tier.
Where
Chipsticks are not mid tier.
Chipsticks.
They're bottom
Squares
tier.
need to go up.
Squares need to go up a couple there. I think
Yeah.
squares are nice. Knick-knacks are good
Pebbles
as
need
well.
to go down if kettle
What?
chips are already up.
Bottom.
That's what I'm saying.
Mini cheddars are like average at best. I don't know. They're not top tier. Sensations, they deserve to be in God tier.
What's next to
No, I
sensations?
don't-
Tyrrells, they should be God tier as
pretty
well.
high.
They're
I
God
love them.
tier. They're God
I
tier.
barely
Where are
ever-
kettle chips? Kettle chips God
Kettle
tier.
chips are the God
Top tier.
top tier.
They're God tier. Kettle chips are God tier.
Are Tyrrells the really expensive ones?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like every
Yeah.
cafe ever.
No, I don't like them.
They're good.
And they're really, really hard.
Yeah, exactly.
They're a challenge.
They're
really.
not nice.
They're not.
You
No.
have to overcome.
It's like
the
breaking
Tyrrell.
someone's ribs.
I don't know. I feel like quavers are definitely not mid tier. Quavers are the kind of stuff your nan gives you. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they're
grim,
grim.
My
like,
nan has good
happy
taste.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't like them. I think hula hoops
You
are
know what's
definitely mid
nice?
tier.
Have you
They're
ever
top
had
mid tier.
quavers with tomato soup?
Oh, no.
No, it's
Are you-
actually...
are you-
No, like, it's actually good.
Are
I'm
you
not even
okay?
kidding.
Are you
Yeah.
okay in the
I used
head?
to, like, eat them, like, you dip them in with it.
Carry
They're
on.
quite good.
What?
Because it's like a little ladle. Because they're like a little there.
I can see that sort of.
It's like cheese and tomato.
No, you'd have like bread with
Okay.
tomato soup.
Yeah,
and
as well
butter.
as bread. I
Oh,
was just a
what, that's a
fat bitch.
sacrilege. Why would you have tomato soup? No, I was like tomato ketchup with crisps. What's the point?
Yeah,
There are
I
some-
do have tomato ketchup with everything.
And this is why people don't. I don't know, we need Thanos to come and snap off the universe. I don't know.
I have tomato ketchup with pasta. And
Tomato sauce
curry.
and pasta and cook
Do you
what?
actually?
Chinese.
What?
Roast
tomato
dinner.
sauce.
Okay, maybe it's best you don't have a say in Britain's favourite crisps.
Tomato sauce actually alright with Chinese, to be fair.
Isn't it?
No, why would you?
Yeah, it is.
What?
It's so good. You
What?
put it with the noodles.
No,
I don't
no.
have
You guys are too.
It's so good.
Hate to stereotype here, but you're too white for.
Yeah, I am.
No, right, noodles. You've got sauce with it, like black bean or like chicken chow mein or whatever. You don't need to put ketchup on it and ruin it.
Ketchup,
Well,
ketchup
if there's
ruins
like-
Abomination.
everything.
If there's loads
Like-
of soy sauce on it, then you don't need it. But if they're like the dry ones, then you need it.
Try ketchup with garlic bread.
Oh,
What? What?
It's so
You
good.
got why? Why? No, ketchup's like
Ketchup with Domino's.
That's God tier.
no.
Ketchup with
No, the
Domino's.
thing is, they have garlic and herb dip
There's no
for a
point putting
reason.
ketchup on pizza.
There
No,
it is.
yeah, no, there isn't.
What about
There
the
isn't.
What about the crust?
What do you mean?
special-
What do you
what's the
mean?
sauce
This
that
is
comes
garlic
with
and
it?
herb dip. You just dip that.
Yeah,
and
but that's like all right, but ketchup's bad.
well, that's all right, but ketchup's.
And with curry.
Nah.
Ketchup's actually cancelled
Ketchup
on
with curry.
everything. Ketchup
It's true.
shouldn't
It's true.
exist.
Ketchup shouldn't
It's
exist.
so
The
nice.
only thing I have ketchup with. The only thing I have ketchup with is probably like I don't know, cheese on toast. That's it.
I think
Maybe
I-
brown
What are you
sauce.
on about?
Maybe brown sauce, a Worcestershire sauce, but like
with
no.
chips. That's in-
No, it ruins chips as well.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
Are you
It does. It does when you. But it depends on how you use it, right? If you're one of those people that goes really with all the
No.
sauce on top of it, and you know, like, nah,
Do you put it in corner and dip?
put it in the corner and dip.
everywhere?
Put it in the corner.
Put it in the corner.
Depends. How much effort.
Depends.
No.
Oh, you can't do that. You have to be A or B. You can't be fluctuating between.
Sit on the fence with it.
You can't sit on the fence, man.
I actually refuse to eat meals if I don't have ketchup with it. Like if
Everything.
What's the point?
with like most meals.
Well, like
Okay, so
cereal.
let's say you're going out for
Well,
dinner.
apart from cereal.
Let's say you're going out to dinner. You've gone to like this fancy Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Pull the waiter over and go, "Yeah, mate, can I have some Heinz ketchup?"
Well,
They would have the little
unless I'm like
sachets.
really embarrassed.
What's the point? I
It's
don't get
like-
it.
She brings her own
makes
ketchup.
sense. I think
It's like, it's
actually I'm
fine.
gonna-
Do you go to let's say Nando's and you get that
Oh
person?
yeah. obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ketchup's nice. I
no.
It is.
No.
Less
When I sat down for
spicy.
this, I thought we were like we're all in consensus.
Didn't
but
realise
no.
this
I
was-
have a
I found a
really
freak.
weird. I eat really weirdly. Like I
No.
don't eat normal.
It sounds like you
food.
eat like a 5-year-old, just ketchup on everything.
Yes,
I
can
did.
you swallow?
Into barbecue, or just literally
No,
ketchup and
Wait,
that's
down,
it.
down.
Oh, I don't like any of the sauce.
Slower.
Mayo? No,
No,
you were
mayo.
just on that
no,
for
no
a
sweet chili. No.
Sweet chili, like
Keep going.
alright.
So, well, if you go to McDonald's, you don't have ketchup. You have sweet curry.
No, you have ketchup.
You have sweet curry if you
No,
go to
you don't.
McDonald's.
No, you
You
don't.
can
do.
have ketchup if you're going to McDonald's, but you've already
No.
set your standards
And it's a
pretty low.
different sort of
You have
ketchup at
to-
McDonald's.
No, it tastes.
It's like a nice ketchup.
Nah, it tastes crap. They all taste the same. Man.
Twitter's been absolutely furious at this rating. Derek quote, where are my damn skips?
To be fair, no, but they're low tier. Skips are nowhere
Skips
near.
are
They're
low.
low tier. They're just
Where
crap.
the snaps?
What?
That's what I'm
Snaps
saying.
are god tier. 30p
Wait.
as well. Bargain.
What snaps?
You not know the,
Oh,
the
you do.
crocodile?
Let me
It's got
get
the
the
crocodile on the
picture
front.
Yes, then get.
I have
Yes,
them
they get
every
snaps.
night at work.
They're so nice. Snaps are good.
You'll recognise.
39p.
They're cheap as well.
They're the only
Snap-
things that
snaps
haven't
with
been
a Z.
I don't
fucked
trust
over
anything
by
that's 30.
They're good.
Oh, okay.
They're
yeah,
nice.
okay.
inflation.
Wait, there's can you get them tomorrow? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They should sell
they
those.
are good. They are good.
They're
Sweet
so
chocolate
good.
top of my
They're like still the same price they used to be.
Yeah, no,
in the
I
old
remember going
days.
to the corner shop when I was like 10 and getting some snaps, you know?
Yeah.
What can I say?
I used to sell my lunch on the bus to this fat girl in the bus, and then she'd give me, I'd buy Haribo's and snaps at the shop.
Fair enough. That's the way you do it. What do you have for your lunch though? That would
Nothing.
it's like cheese
Snaps
sandwich.
and
And I
Haribo's.
just take stuff off other people.
Haribo's are overrated as well. Haribo's
Yeah,
just don't
they
taste that
are.
nice.
They are, to be fair.
I'll
They just-
still eat them all.
Yeah.
No,
They don't really taste like anything though. They're just
Alright.
sustenance.
They're like, because they're nice shapes,
Yeah.
like you just want them.
I'll tell you what's
Yeah.
good though. Those Maltesers buttons things.
They are.
They're
I've
so
had them.
nice.
Have you tried the Yorkie buttons?
Nah, I don't know. I don't. It's just chocolate buttons. Yorkie buttons. What's the point?
It's the same as the Maltesers.
They're, no,
They're all
they're
just chocolate.
nice. They're nice.
The Yorkie buttons are quite nice as well.
I don't know.
They're big.
I don't know. Is that, how long can we talk about crisps for? Really?
I don't know.
How
Come on,
much
keep
filler?
dragging it out.
Yes,
Yeah, how much
yes,
filler?
you don't have to show me the bag of Yorkie buttons.
Wait. No, stop that. Yes, go back.
Anyway.
Go back to the. Oh, someone's charging it for £12.74.
Wait.
Go back.
Outrage.
Go back. £12.74. Are you crazy? You
Get
can get it for a quid in Asda. Are you
You
crazy?
can get everything for a quid and that's it.
To be fair,
$3.39.
crazy.
Yeah, but there's like 7 in
This is the
bag.
Brexit economy.
Oh,
guys.
I know. These are,
Brexit
they're
economy.
tragic. Yes, did you say that? No. Shut up.
These?
The bag's like this big and there's about 4 in there.
To be fair,
Do
the
you,
bag is way bigger
It's
than
all-
the
they're
amount that they
awful.
have.
Do you guys remember what's it called?
Are you playing
The ones that after Brexit they got rid of them, didn't they?
What?
Magic stars.
No,
That
they
was so
still
far.
exist.
They still exist.
Well, Brexit
What do you
is-
think about the man-sized
yeah.
buttons thing? You know, all the feminists crying about like man-sized
Yeah.
tissues.
I think it's just. I don't really care what term they use, but I can see why they're triggered a
R.I.P.
little
the
bit.
gingerbread man. They'll be missed.
I don't know.
I just don't think it means anything. I think it's just a corporation trying to sell some stuff. It's the way it is.
But they say it's like reinforcing stereotypes and all that.
It's
Yeah,
a
and all that.
gingerbread. What,
I-
is Shrek
No,
gonna be
I don't
taken off the
think.
shelf?
No,
with
I
the
don't.
gingerbread man?
I don't. think
No, they were
Muffin
saying
Man.
that. They were saying that, to be fair.
The Muffin Man.
No, they were saying that. Ginger person, isn't it? Ginger person. You remember that last year? That fake thing that was stirred up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
And like
hilarious.
Father
No one
Christmas as
believes
well.
that. No one
Yeah, but that's
believes
actually they've changed, haven't they?
that. Non-binary
Changed
Father
Ginger
Christmas.
doesn't. They don't like gingerbread men are
Ginger
now
people.
gingerbread
I've seen ginger
people.
I don't
people.
think they are.
I have
You
seen.
get-
I have seen
You
ginger
can
people.
get
I
gingerbread
thought you get
women
the
though.
packet with like 2 of them in. That's
I've seen. I have
Yeah.
seen ginger people at cafes. It was
Ginger
was
people.
specifically
Really?
called ginger person.
Are you
yeah.
talking about
Really?
people with
And we're
ginger
talking,
hair?
yeah, it was in Devon though. It was in like South Devon of all places.
Can we please like just ginger like with hair? Like
withdraw the food? What else
what
do
are
you
you talking about?
have?
Ginger people as in?
No,
Someone
the
with-
food.
no, it's in.
There was
called,
confusion.
I just got the steampunk thing. Disappointing.
It's my favourite texture pack.
No, I just have the normal pack. I'm just
John Legacy.
boring.
Brick Minecraft. I used
It's
to love
Yeston
it.
still plays it though, so
I think
that's
I think a lot of people still play it.
I started
think it's
playing
sick.
it when my dad destroyed my whole world.
Oh,
He deleted
he's a
the
griefer.
app. I was.
He's
I
a-
literally
oh,
wanted
you
to
have
cry.
pocket edition. You know, I'm
Yeah.
true Minecraft. Like, if you have
Well,
pocket
I
edition.
don't play.
Forget it.
But I'd gone to the end of the world on a water slide. I'd made a water slide that took you right to the end and then you dropped off.
Real Minecraft doesn't have an end.
Minecraft was sick there back in the day, playing like Hunger Games and stuff on my PC. That was sick.
I made Justin cry once because I burnt his
Yes,
tree
you
house
did,
down.
man. That, I still can't believe you
I
that.
literally played the game for about 20 minutes and
Yeah.
I kind of burnt his whole childhood in that tree house.
You know,
Well,
You
so-
can recover it though, unless you save it after.
No.
Do you reckon he could work that out?
Yeah, no,
This is that.
it's just into
So I opened the world up to land.
Shut up, yes, then Matt can tell a story.
I'll tell it from a non-biased perspective. Justin made the tragic mistake of trusting them.
Yeah, basically.
And, I mean, he paid the price.
To be fair, it's his fault if he's.
If you, yeah, you have to be more careful.
How-
It's his fault, really.
How long did the tree take to build the tree house?
Oh, I don't put like
His whole existence.
Human times like 4 minutes. Justin times about 4 months. Justin, how long did it take?
It took about 2 hours.
2 hours, it's not even that bad.
Roger.
Those are rookie
And you-
hours.
and you built
Those
it?
are rookie hours.
How long did it take for it to go up in flames?
About a minute.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 9.
Nah.
Shouldn't have built it out of
When
wood,
was
really.
this?
Like
Yesterday.
Yeah,
I stand with Yestin on this, like burning down people's stuff.
Griefing.
It wasn't even a joke back then. It
Oh,
was really sad.
No, it was a tragedy, really.
were you calling for the death penalty?
I was not a griefer, but I knew griefers, and I was always at the receiving end of a bit of griefing.
Yes, and did you grieve your treehouse?
Yes, I did.
Bless him.
Oh god.
Got distracted by mine.
At least he can get out his creativity, you know. Yes, then doing Obsidian,
This
whatever
is
he's
the most
doing.
PG thing ever, Chris and Minecraft.
Yeah, to be fair.
There was these kids
Great
basically in Yemen, and they've been in an attack recently, and there's lots of evidence that the SAS trained these children in the
It's
art of
crazy.
war.
What?
What, the British? Yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
These
how old?
Like, it doesn't
Kids.
say. It's all like undercover, really.
It's crazy
Go and
shit.
see what?
Kill people.
Incredible.
Jeez.
Well, the Yemen's been in a state of civil war for like as long as I
5
can
years,
remember.
it
Literally
Why
ridiculous.
would they do that? Like, what do they get out?
The English probably with the Saudi government for a lot of stuff, so I'd assume that it's just about that.
Yeah, it's just trying to support one side.
Yeah.
But it's only like a little article that I read, but yeah.
It's a lot of weird conspiracy
If
stuff.
only we had someone who could
I don't know.
research
Was
this.
it like true or
Mm.
conspiracy?
The
Yeah.
guy said we do not comment on field operations, so
Yeah.
but you know, maybe.
I don't know.
So this is like happening like now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an hour ago, I think. That I
Yeah.
heard about
There's
it.
a lot of stuff. You got a lot of dodgy stuff going on in Yemen, to be honest.
Do you watch SAS Who Dares Wins? Like,
No, I know people who do.
Is it good?
My mum and my brother absolutely love it.
I've
They
seen-
always talk about
I've
it.
seen, is it thingy? Is it Milling?
It's Ant.
Military? What's his name? What's his last name? I'm really. Why am I missing this?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Middleton.
Middleton. Ant
What's his
Middleton.
first name?
Ant.
It is, yeah. And I've just seen like the clips on YouTube, and he's just proper like abusing everyone.
Yeah.
It's great.
Screaming at people.
Have you seen the like when they do like the psychological torture? That's like the only episode I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I like. They like it's meant. They've
What,
just
that-
let
that's
women on it.
psychologically
my
torture
favourite
people?
bit.
Yeah, it's my favourite bit. They've let women on it now.
Yeah, that's right.
There's
Are you allowed to use steroids in the military?
I doubt they
Yeah.
But-
are allowed, but let's
But
be honest.
let's say you're about to die, and you're thinking, if only I was a little bit stronger and I could get out of here. Surely, why wouldn't you want to use steroids? Like,
Steroids.
Is that
Probably, it's probably
Steroids
against
do?
UN.
I think so.
Do
there's
steroids
just build up
actually?
muscle.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
but it doesn't
muscle
actually make you
strength,
stronger.
No, I didn't
It
think
just makes it look like you're strong.
Oh,
But
does
it's
it?
different
Really?
types.
Then
Like-
why is it banned in the UFC and stuff? Like, you would think it
because
was
it gives them
because
a
there's, like,
competitive advantage and stuff.
There's like
performance
performance
enhancing.
enhancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but surely you would want to be
yeah,
performance enhanced
yeah.
in the
You
military.
talking about actual steroids as in like weight, like muscle building? You took them out as in like performance enhancing steroids.
Just
like,
everything.
everything.
Like,
I don't know. It's probably against some kind of human right.
Have you seen how they like had him do climb up Mount Everest at Middleton?
No, I literally have
did
no
that.
idea what that
It's actually like
Yeah.
it was actually like super corrupt. Like it's weird because basically like all of these white privileged people who think they're really like, do you know what I mean, like sporty and stuff, and
Yeah.
like they're gonna tick it off the bucket list. Actually like hire all these like local villagers to take them up, and the local villagers are told to like sacrifice themselves and like help them. And it's like
That's
it's
great.
just quite sad to watch it. He was saying at the top, like one of the people that took them up, who actually carry all their stuff, had to, like, you know what I mean, like just let
Yeah.
himself go to save his customer. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like that sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of like on the line of slave labour, but not really.
Yeah, because it's like they're choosing to do it, but
yeah,
do they have any other choice of
it's
making
that
a
grey
living?
area.
Wait,
Yeah.
do the people who pay to go up know they're doing that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Wait, I don't get what do you mean. It's like, will they dive off if there's too much weight on or something?
Well,
like,
it's more like because like you had taken oxygen tank up, so they'll give their oxygen tank to the other person and then let themselves die and stuff like that. And like if they're like crossing a dangerous bridge, they'll like make sure they do this. Their customer does the safest bit first. I don't know. I just thought it was a bit like.
No,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, it's
Dodgy.
cool. But not cool, obviously.
but then, from a purely like emotionless point of view,
Mm.
So
that
from Rob's point,
that rich person is gonna contribute more to that person's economy. Like,
Mm.
so if that person dies, it's not gonna have as much of an impact in that area.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's more about the moral stuff though, isn't it? It's more about
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like the
morally it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's
But-
what I mean.
But like, who would die?
I mean, morally it's wrong that we buy our stuff from Primark and stuff, but it's the
Yeah.
cheapest stuff. I don't know, just like child labour going on, and bad working conditions.
Hmm.
It's like almost impossible for you to go up without these people to help, unless you're like the height of.
There was that guy that
Mm.
was climbing mountains without a harness or anything. There's a Netflix documentary on it. I think it's called Solo, something like that. And he's just climbing up mountains without a harness,
Mm.
and the camera crew are just looking at
So
him.
Sammy Oaks.
And they're just. Don't take that personally, Sam.
Don't say his name in vain.
But yeah, and the camera people just all start getting terrified that he's going to fall.
No,
What?
Sure.
That's a shirt.
Mm.
That's what they're called.
that's that. Is that?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What
The
do you
documentary?
want
No, I don't know.
They're
Maybe.
like shepherds.
The Sherpas, what their people are called.
Ah,
Is
crazy.
it called The Climb?
Maybe. Are you
You've seen
looking on
127
Netflix?
hours.
Yeah,
Good film.
that is a good
What
film.
is it?
Film there.
What's it about?
James Franco. It's a real story.
But this guy goes like biking or searching for something. I don't know. Just goes adventuring off in the desert, and he falls down this little canyon, and then his arm gets trapped with this big rock,
Oh wait, yeah.
and he can't move it, and like he'll die of starvation if he doesn't cut his own arm off, basically.
So he spends 127 hours and he saws off his arm and gets through.
You waited 127 hours.
Yeah,
with the blunt
it's a
pen
true
knife.
story.
It's a crazy story. It's a good film though.
And you see the pictures of him at the end.
It's mad.
I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know if it's just me. I
Legislative.
don't get the appeal of like those really super adventurous people that put themselves in like ridiculously dangerous situations.
Adrenaline junkies.
I'm kind of I'm
Like
kind
the
of more of a
mental Russian
opposite.
people.
Yeah,
kind of
on the
holding
opposite.
things by their pinky finger.
Yeah.
Freaks me
Those
out
And
people
like,
so
die
people
all the
walk
time,
on the
man.
cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Those people fall off and die all the time. Though you don't hear about it, but they die all the time.
Exactly, but that's what I mean. Like, I get like the adrenaline stuff. Like, go on a zip wire. Do you know what I mean?
Even bungee jumps and that aren't safe. Like, there's been stories and stuff where people jump off bungee jumps and like have their retinas detached and stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's grim. It's grim.
At least it's safer than like I
I don't know. Skydiving is probably the most safe one, but even then, if
I
both
don't-
your parachutes
really?
fail, you are dead.
My sister went skydiving and she
Yeah.
loves
Actually?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But-
30 seconds to get that back down to ground.
Sure, it depends how high you went.
That's
What?
Like,
Like,
well,
yeah,
you go on the
that's
bridge of the
like-
atmosphere, innit?
What?
It's like depends how high you
Well,
go.
the Earth is flat, so.
And it
normal
depends-
skydiving is like 30 seconds.
it depends what way you stand
Without
up.
parachuting, if you like just go straight
That's a
down
really
from-
cool fact. Thank you.
Start.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, but if you go like flat on, don't you hold on for longer?
My name's not Jamie, guys.
You are, Jamie.
Who
Go back to the working, Jamie. God
Fuck
damn it,
off.
Jamie. You're not
So-
very good, Jamie, though, to be fair.
Yeah, because
Stop saying Jamie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, Dave.
it's copyrighted from Joe Rogan. Can't
I
do it.
said the name Jamie.
That guy he worked for a company and the company used his face and they like copyrighted his face. So when he went to work on his own, he would like send his face out for his own publishing. And I don't know, I can't remember. But he got
No idea what
like
you
he
mean.
got sued for using his own face as like
Wait, what are you
to
on
publish
I
himself.
have no idea what
Who are you
you're
talking about?
Some random guy. I don't remember his name.
You got sued for using
His own face. because this company used his face to sell stuff, and then he tried to use his own face,
Ooh.
Do you
and
have a
they
name?
sued him.
Do you have a name?
David Stone.
Have you made that up?
Don't look it up. But yeah, that's pretty
Imagine being
mad.
sued for having your face.
Mm.
Quality.
But the new EU copyright law.
Oh, Article
Mhm.
13. Article
Whatever
11
it
is
is.
it? Or Article
13.
13?
Well, technically it's Article 17 now.
It's Article 13.
What is it?
It was renamed to
Someone in like.
Basically, it's Article 13.
It's net neutrality, but with extra steps.
What actually is it then? Definition?
Just tighter copyright laws on stuff like so. With memes, you'd probably get a copyright strike.
It's basically,
Really?
Yeah.
essentially, they want Instagram, like all the big, like
Social
creators-
media.
Yeah, social media, like YouTube, that where like creators are. They have to like monitor everything that's uploaded.
But
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, that's it.
Copyright,
Because it
money,
used to be on
corporations.
YouTube. So like, if like someone from the company watches it, and then they can like strike you, and fair enough. But now, but you could upload it anywhere. But now it has to like.
Yeah, wasn't it like you
Be
just
like-
wasn't monetized or something?
Yeah, you'd be
Like, you can
demonetised
still
and,
do
and
it.
your
Yeah,
channel
but-
could get deleted if you got enough copyright
now
strikes.
you'll get your face is fine and it'll be taken down automatically.
Jeez. It's so stupid because it's things like a tiny snippet of music.
Yeah. Stuff like
Yeah, it'd be like a picture from the Avengers,
that.
and then Ant-Man going up Thanos' ass.
And then you get copyright strike. No, it's true though. It's it got passed by majority of like 82 or something, but I'm pretty sure they'll.
I doubt it.
I doubt it'll go through because net neutrality was going to be a thing in America.
I thought that did go through.
No, it did originally, and then it got cancelled. Like so much backlash and
Yeah,
a
because
lot
that
of
was
petitions and stuff.
a genuinely
That was
disgraceful
genuinely
thing.
affected the
Like,
internet. Yeah.
It was trending yesterday, the Article 13. Basically, it was passed yesterday, but
Yeah.
it would take 2 years for it to actually become a law. So even if it does come into action, it takes 2 years.
mm.
So in 2021.
Mm.
But
Would all be at uni.
everyone just thinks, well, yeah, but it'll still affect us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
but
it'll censor everything.
yeah, but
it
you know we
could.
won't be sharing memes
Yeah.
and meme chats and stuff at uni.
But like
though.
that,
I think
you
so.
probably will.
I'm not gonna not.
Rest in peace. I
Send
won't know you
memes.
when I go to
not
uni.
have a sense of humour.
But
Very
it could-
pessimistic of you.
It's like the remixes you listen to, they won't be allowed on YouTube.
EU
What's
member
the-
states are able to choose which laws they can use, which laws from Article 13 they can choose to implement, and the platforms can decide how hard they want to enforce it.
Yeah, but basically they want them to enforce it as much as possible.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know. I don't think
so-
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but basically there's been such an uproar, but there's been quite an uproar about it for a while. Like it pops up on YouTube sometimes saying like, "Have your say" or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
YouTube and Google been pushing for it not to happen.
Yeah.
Did you see those things? You probably had YouTube ads where it's like Article 13, what it means to you. Read up about it.
Yeah, yeah,
I had
that's
those. I had those.
But like, there's the elections in May this year, I think.
Yeah.
So I'd be surprised if any of the ones who voted for it are going to be in there
The main argument.
after May.
The main argument was basically just like a bunch of old people have decided what young people can do and share on the internet, which is kind of true.
Yeah, it's true.
I hate that.
Me too.
How some old people or some older people look down on young people for like even just for like using your phone. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're always on your phone. Yeah, but
Damn
if you were
kids.
my age, you'd be the exact same.
It's like
Yeah,
we're not just
exactly.
sending letters all day. You
Just because
send
you
letters all
grew
day.
up with drawing goats on caves in sheep blood.
No, it's true though. If you don't have if you don't have social media or a phone in the 21st century, you're basically nobody. I'm not even trying to say it. Like you're basically socially outcasted. Like I didn't
I don't know
have
if
a
that's
working phone until year 8. And I missed out on the whole stuff. You know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if that, but I don't just use it for like cat videos and stupid stuff like that.
Facebook.
Like I genuinely use it a lot for like listening to history podcasts. Is a good
Oh.
example. Like seriously, like I use it for useful
I'm
stuff.
using mine to learn Korean right now.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
How do you say
Korean.
hello?
I only know like Taekwondo moves.
Oh, great.
It's not that exciting.
Korea's cool though, I guess. We've got Big Tower and stuff. K-pop if you're into that stuff.
I used to be into K-pop.
Oh, we should probably leave
I
the
wasn't.
table.
I wasn't actually into
You
it.
should
I
probably
just
leave
tried
the
to be
table.
because I wanted to
Cut,
be
the
edgy.
next 2 minutes out.
Yeah.
So, Adam Johnson, Matt.
Yeah, no, I'm just finding it.
See, the one time we actually need to research something. Yes.
March 2016, he pleaded guilty to 2 charges against him. One being child grooming. One being child grooming. And then the other one was sexual activity with a child, and he was only sentenced to 6 years.
He's already out.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years.
When
Yeah.
did he plead guilty though? Like,
26, March 2016.
no, but was it before he had a trial? Because I think you get like a way lighter sentence if you plead before a trial.
Imagine,
He-
how'd you
yeah.
get 6 years for that?
He talked to a
Yeah,
13-year-old.
I'm pretty sure she was 13, 14.
Yes,
15,
he was
sorry.
he was flirting with the minor, and then
But I
Got
think,
down
I
and
think the
dirty.
story is like he was at some charity. I think this is true. He was at a charity something. It was at something for the team, and this girl came up to him and asked him for a picture and stuff, and then it kind of just somehow
it's weird, man.
got to him picking.
Some people
her up
just
and stuff.
yeah.
And he gets 6 years for that.
At the same time as Madeleine McCann, there was like a boy taken who was on a profile of paedophiles, like on the dark web. Like his picture was already on it, and then he was taken. And like no one cared about it at all because it was literally like a week after Madeleine McCann.
Madeline McCann.
You don't want too many child molesters in your brain. Like you need to take a break after hearing about one.
Well, that's what this guy was saying. He was like, the newspaper said we're not going to publish anything about the paedophiles of Madeleine McCann because the public can't take it. We've already done it last week. They're like, we've done our pedo story this month. Do you know what I mean? They actually, no, he was like, literally, that's what he was saying.
What did you know? The policeman, he released a book.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think, I don't know. I don't think.
Explain that.
I think he was trying to get attention.
It was Sam. It was the guy. He was the one who thought they did
Yeah,
it.
he was like the main Portuguese detective, basically.
And basically, because they like the Portuguese police and everything were just basically being ridiculed for like the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was being called incompetent, and then like Jerry and Kate were just answering like no comment to everything because I think they were told not to trust them or something. By
I think
the
it was their like advisor or something.
Yeah.
But the Portuguese police like are semi-corrupt because there was like a case of the same before, and they supposedly forced the mom and uncle to admit that they killed this girl instead of being abducted because like it's easier to do that in like the Portuguese legal system or something. Like it's like complicated when it's a missing case.
It's weird.
Then you
You have to spend a lot of research.
The thing is, though,
Yeah,
some of the
exactly.
questions that they asked them that they said no comment on just only fuel the conspiracy that the parents
Yeah.
killed her. 'Cause
That's-
there are things like, oh, were you aware she was missing, and like really simple questions that you think they'd be able to ask without any
And
problems.
I think they did it wrong, and I think they're weird, but I don't think they actually did it. Like I think they like handled it badly, and they're like gross negligence 1,000,000%. Like that's their fault,
Yeah.
but I don't think they actually killed her.
I think
even
they
if you're
killed
told by like the British press or police not to trust the Portuguese, like if your daughter's just gone missing,
I don't know. I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
yeah, but you're gonna try rather than just saying no comment, no comment, no.
But
comment,
because it's a.
no comment, no comment,
I don't know.
no comment.
I don't know. I don't know why she did that. To be fair, like that's the one thing I don't quite get.
But I guess there's going to be like you're going to be under insane stress, and then someone of authority comes and tells you to do something, and then you would just do it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think the parents did it.
Mm.
I think the parents did it.
Why?
I don't know. They just seem really fishy about it, and the fact that they've like kind of made a bit of an empire out of it. I mean, like made it quite a lot of money from their
Right.
daughters
Have
disappearing. Yeah, they got a lot.
Yeah.
They got a lot of media attention, a lot of publicity, a lot of money, and they're rich anyway. I personally think that they just did it. I don't know. Something tells me they did it.
Yeah, but it's not like good media attention. It's not. Like
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's not
it's
good.
bad.
Yeah, I know, but any publicity is bad. But a good publicity.
But are they trying to get publicity to like make it aware that she's still missing and stuff, like keep it in?
I don't know. I think if she was if she was alive, like there would have been something would have happened by now. Like
maybe, but not.
But people get fined
necessarily.
like 10, 14
If
years
it
later.
happened in England, she would have been found by now.
Yeah.
yeah.
But there was that
Well,
girl in
a
America.
body would have been found by now if she was dead as well. Like
Yeah.
But there was that girl in America who was found 18 years after she got abducted.
yeah,
Like,
there
as an
are
adult.
rare cases though. Like I don't know.
But like it happened.
It's hard to say. It's hard to definitively say that something happened.
I think it was an organised child trafficking network. I think
Then why wouldn't they take the twins?
Mm.
because someone had made on the dark web. Someone had made a request, like 3 weeks before for a 3-year-old girl, and I think they were like scouting it out and looking. That's my theory.
So that's an interesting theory.
Wait, so do you think the parents were involved at all?
I think they like should be done for gross negligence. Like they just I don't think they checked on her. I think she checked on her once,
No, that's the
and
thing.
that's when she went missing. I don't think any of them checked on her.
It could have happened like hours before.
Yeah.
Even she went and stuff.
And I think that's why they're like dodgy about the questions and stuff, because they actually just didn't check on them and don't want to tell.
That's to set that story straight as well.
If they do start saying stuff, then they'll have to remember it and keep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the timings and stuff, and it's like 9 of them have to keep that going.
Jerry went in. Jerry went in, and then he came out and said they were there, but then the guy went in after, didn't check, did he?
Yeah, he just looked through the door. It was like half open and didn't think that was dodgy. And the window was open because he saw
but they went down on the bender, didn't they? So probably a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
Still,
I don't know. I don't understand why one of the parents wouldn't just take an L and just stay upstairs. Like on family holidays and stuff, that's normally what happens.
Or just bring them in.
Or like they. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
those
little like things where they can lie down.
Yes. There's some of that though.
Well, they got, like, is it a creche? Is that where children or like a nursery or whatever?
They had a free creche.
Sorry.
They had a free creche.
Yeah, and the parents like refused to use it or something.
Yeah. It's like that rich people culture. Like some people, like not everyone.
Don't stereotype.
Those Portuguese children.
Don't stereotype. But like I don't know, some people are just like super ignorant and think it wouldn't happen to them, and like it's not going to happen to their kids.
I mean, you got to worry about these things a little bit, but at the same time, you don't want it to plague your life that you won't go outside because you fear of like being abducted or being like in a terrorist attack or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's like people refuse to go to concerts now and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That Ariana Grande thing was really bad.
What was scary is I was at the concert that was 2 shows before. No, I think it was a show before. I was at the Birmingham concert, like 3. It was 3 nights before, but it was the show before. Like it easily could have happened at mine. Is what I was like, do you know what I mean?
Was that Ariana Grande at Birmingham though?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
And she went to Manchester like the next stop. I'm pretty sure. That was like that week was a bad one. Do you remember that, man? I was like sat outside of Perform, like crying when I was out. That's
bad. That's bad. And the thing is, it hit Manchester as well. Manchester's such a historic place for music, like Smiths, Oasis, Stone Roses. Crazy. I don't know. Were they from Manchester? Yeah. You know what? They're not even that bad. I'm not gonna lie. They're like okay. Bad. They're okay. Like they're not trashed here. They're like all right, I guess. But they're not the Smiths. You know.
No, they're not.
They're not the Smiths.
Wait, who are you talking?
They're 1975.
I've never heard of this.
Yes,
they won the best British band this year.
Sing
and best album.
Oh, I should get it on Spotify. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it, right? But it was basically a massive report set up. You know how people were thinking that Trump was conspiring with the Russians and stuff in his election, and how he was connected with Putin. For the meantime, they concluded that they didn't have enough evidence to say that he was or that he wasn't, but he wasn't.
Well, I don't know, because they haven't confirmed that.
They haven't confirmed that he wasn't, but at the moment he's fine. They don't think he did at the moment until they find new evidence. But it's interesting though, because I watched that Michael Moore documentary and I actually thought he was conspiring with the Russians, but then there's not enough evidence to suggest. And people have been saying for 2 years how there's substantial evidence. A lot of the senators have been saying there's substantial evidence to condemn Trump. It's interesting. I don't know.
And everyone was making fun of him for saying like fake news and stuff. And it's like kind of this.
I think he's a bit of an idiot. He's a bit of a bumbling idiot. But some of the stuff he does accidentally is actually quite good. Like I don't understand some of the stuff he's done. Like
when he's talking to North Korea, denuclearization.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty incredible.
He nearly created nuclear war by being a bumbling idiot on Twitter and saying that Kim Jong-un's this and Kim Jong-un's that and going to the press and stuff. But somehow Kim being a moron meant that he had to kind of save international relations for the meantime and stop World War III.
Okay, I've heard some people say that because no one thought Obama was ever going to nuke North Korea, so North Korea never took Obama seriously. But because they were a little bit scared of Trump he had some negotiation power. Like,
I don't know that much about him, to be honest.
Really?
I can't seem to listen to anything he does or says because it just like irritates me. I don't want to like
It's true.
I'm being
he's that persona.
purposely ignorant about American politics, to be honest.
He does have a persona, to be fair. But the problem is that what happens when you create a massive divide between the left and the right is that you get characters like Trump and you get characters like Hillary or Bernie, and it's mad. You've got on one hand Trump, who's just an absolute moron, and you'd never really want him in power. But on the other hand, you've got Bernie, who wants 80% taxes on the rich, which will just destroy the economy. So it really does depend on lesser of two evils.
I was trying to explain politics to Cam really basically when we were drunk the other day, because he literally doesn't understand anything. Like, I don't think you understand. So I was trying to tell him what communism is. He still doesn't get it. And then I was telling him about like Jeremy Corbyn and Theresa May, and I was going like, yeah, they're both bad. I was saying like Labour's anti-Semitic.
Wait, can you?
Well,
simmer down about Big Teresa.
Yeah.
And like the Tories have always been like misogynist and racist.
Well, there's an Islamophobic thing at the moment.
And he was like, wait, so they're both like bad? And I was like, yes.
That's the idea.
I was like, there's no way of getting around
politics
it.
has become the lesser of two evils, and that's why I think we need a centrist party, and that's why I thought originally.
That's why you formed a party over the weekend and invited me to join.
The independent party. The independent party could work. I'm not even going to lie. Macron did the same thing in France, and he's turned the country into a bit of a mess, but he got in. The centrist party is kind of what we need. Someone who's a bit more assertive than the Lib Dems, because they've always been looked as being weak.
Get behind the everyone just campaign.
He's an old guy though. With Vincent Cable, no one likes Vincent Cable.
Just get someone else in.
This guy though, this leader of the independent group, I've forgotten his name. What's his name?
I think he's the leader, but he's definitely in it.
He's doing good. He'll be good.
He was running for Labour, and the Tories had something on him, and he stopped. And like, if he had got into power, like I could swear to God, like he's just his policies and stuff.
We don't need. That's exactly. He's not too socialist, and he's not too.
And he's a voice for young people as well.
And the thing is, this country,
what's going on?
Realistically, now we probably need a leader who's not white.
Yeah.
Come on, we probably do.
It's been a bit.
It's been a long time.
Because then you're.
Does it make
specific? Why does that matter at all?
I know. I think it'd be good to have a leader who's not
representation for people that have not.
Not in a tokenistic way, because I'm only saying this because this guy's actually quite good.
Yeah, but I get that whole how it was so big that Obama was like the first black president of them, but
was he being black relevant?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people seem to do like a lot great.
I think a lot of people vote for him because he was black, to be fair, because he was a safe bet as well.
Go back to why you think white people are evil and shouldn't have
I don't think white people not at all.
No, but
white hegemony.
I don't think it makes a difference.
White privilege in that.
It's because we listen to Miss Morris too much.
I do think. No, I don't think it makes a difference, but I think that added bonus of this guy, because I do like this guy, his policy. An added bonus. That's in there. An added bonus of this guy is that he's like he'd understand a lot of the political turmoil created by Brexit. We've seen an increase in hate crimes recently and stuff. So Theresa May, on her high horse, she's a female and she's white. She might not understand the struggles of the kind of hate crimes that are coming out in Birmingham.
He's a voice for like the young black community that haven't had a voice yet. Exactly, they haven't had any sort of representation.
I can't name one non-white politician other than this guy.
Well, I don't know many politicians, so.
I can't.
Theresa May.
If it's not in like the public
she identifies as a lawnmower.
I'm not trying to like diminish. I see where you're coming from.
It's like positive discrimination, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, it's not meant to be positive discrimination. I'm only saying this because this guy is actually quite good.
Oh, he is.
I wouldn't be saying it's not tokenistic because this guy's actually quite good.
But then again, that was the first thing you told me about him, that he's not white. Like
we was there.
But then again, he might be corrupt because obviously they had this thing against him.
Yeah, he might be. I mean, I don't know too much about the guy, but
and he stopped
I do like what a centrist party could stand for.
I love it. Me and my mum have always been rooting for him.
I'm tired. I'm not going to lie. Politics is pretty boring at the moment. I'm tired of Labour and Tories every general election.
Yeah.
I'm really bored of Labour and Tories.
Tired of this.
No, it's true. No, it's true. It's true because
all get behind the Green Party.
Oh yeah.